operational changes we're going to make within the company. So what problems have you identified?
Alright, so after doing an analysis on our statements, I noticed that we have unstable profitability between customer line, between our customers.
Yeah.
We have inefficient costs in our value chain. We don't have a system for tracking customer satisfaction levels. And we don't have, not all of our product lines are profitable. In fact, some of them are losing us significant amounts of money.
Yeah.
Costs due to defective products are also rising. And another main issue is a lack of a learning system that our competitors have that prevent us from keeping track of some of the improvements in our operations and creating a culture of learning. So I think we're ready for our meeting.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Albatross Golf Annual Retreat. For those new employees joining us that I haven't had a chance to meet, my name is Sean Carter. I'm the president and co-owner of Albatross. I started this retreat 5 years ago with my brother Dwayne, and we designed it as a way to give back to our employees, which is you guys, of course. We also wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to review company performance, and also talk about the various operational changes within the company. And that's really where I'd like to begin this evening. It's no secret that the global recession affected our company, and although we've returned to profitability since the end of the recession, our sales levels are not at their pre-recession amounts. And there's also other areas of the company that I've discussed with Dwayne that we really want to improve on. Basically, we want to be able to better implement our strategy. We need a better way to set goals and measure performance, and we've come across something called the balanced scorecard, which is going to help us do that. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, the balanced scorecard is really a way to measure performance as well as manage performance, and it's really a system to implement our strategy. The balanced scorecard is unique in that it measures performance across multiple perspectives, this including financial, customer, internal business processes, innovation and learning, as well as environmental regulatory compliance. And within each perspective, we set objectives, measures, suggested targets, and initiatives that we'd like to implement. And I'm now going to invite up several members of my senior management team to discuss the objectives we've set under each of those perspectives.
Hi everybody, I'm Dwayne, Sean's brother, and co-founder of Albatross, for those who don't know. Going into this year, our two main objectives is financial performance and customer focus. Starting with financial performance, our two main objectives are to improve our profitability per client, as well as reduce our costs associated with non-value-added activities. To achieve our first objective, we're going to implement a customer profitability analysis to determine our most and least profitable clients. Our goal then is to focus on the top 2 clients that are most profitable to our bottom line. Our second goal is to reduce our inefficient costing in our operations by identifying non-value-added activities that relate to quality activities, and then reducing the cost by 5% per year for each of the next 5 years. Our main focus is on not reducing quality while still cutting inefficient costs. Our second theme is customer focus. This is one of our biggest ones, as we need to increase our customer base, and we also want to improve customer satisfaction levels with our current clients. To increase our customer base, we're launching a prospect calling initiative, and we have the goal of arranging 5 lead appointments with leads and having a conversion rate of 20%. In order to improve our customer satisfaction levels with existing clients, we want to establish more frequent contact. In fact, we want to have monthly calls with each of our clients to discuss what they like about our products and what they think we can improve on. And then we want to implement these improvements in the following month. So that's it for me.
Hey everyone, I'm Jim Jones, and I'll be moving on to the next area of our balanced scorecard, which is internal business processes. Now, we have a few objectives that we'd like to achieve this coming year. One being, we want to have an effective launch and production of our product lines, to lower the cost of producing quality, we want to attract quality employees, but at the same time we want to integrate specific objectives for both our employees, you, and management. Now, in order to see how how we're going to meet these objectives, we, the manager, we're going to be reviewing a few measures frequently in order to see how these objectives are being met. Some of the main ones would be to analyze our profitable service to non-profitable service ratio, and at the same time to reduce defective product returns. Now, in regards to the measures we have set, we also have some internally created targets. One being to maintain at least a ratio of 3:1 for our profitable to non-profitable services, to expand or at least expect to maintain at least a gross margin of 50%, to have employee performance not drop below specific levels, but at the same time reduce our defective products to 5% a year. Now, obviously in saying all this, it would be not possible to be achieved unless we have a plan in place. Now, in this plan, we have a few initiatives. One, we want to eliminate or restructure some of our non-profitable services. Throughout the year, we analyzed that Tiger Weir and Falcon Ridge golf course are bringing in a lot of money for our golf course. So we're going to be looking at this in the coming year. Also, in order to improve our gross margin, we hope to acquire a contract with a shipping company to be more cost effective. And lastly, we want to implement various team building exercises to create more synergy within the group. At the same time, we also want to have employee performance reviews every 3 months. So now we're going to be moving on to our next area of balanced scorecard. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Minaj, and today I'll be talking about the learning and growth section of the balanced scorecard. So our objectives for this section is to anticipate any future customer needs and to acquire new talent and skills for our company. And how we will be doing this, what we're going to measure this on is based on the time spent with key customers, and as well we're going to be keeping track of employee training days. So our target is, so first we want to increase the time that we spend with key customers by like 5% and have at least 3 training days per employee per year. So how our initiatives in order to implement this will be, for one, we will be spending more time analyzing customer feedback. Currently we analyze it once a month, but we'll be trying to bring that up to 2 times a month. And we will be having mandatory training days for our employees every quarter, and we'll be keeping track of those times to ensure that everyone understands the strategy that is built within our customer, both the management and the employees. The second thing I'll be speaking about is the environmental section of the balanced scorecard. As we all know, the society has become more environmentally cautious, and so we've come up with goals. So our goals is to reduce the kilowatts of energy and waste that we produce. And what our target is to reduce them by 8% and 14% respectively. And we've come up with a very simple solution to start this initiative by turning off any lights when we leave a room or turning off the computer when we go home. And this way we'll be able to slowly reduce our ecological footprint. Thank you.
So thanks to my senior management team for helping us out with that. We're going to take a 15-minute break now, and see you guys in a bit. Thanks.